I feel like you might be missing a big, massive game here. Probably the greatest one. The greatest one of them all.
You were talking about.
It begins with Z.
Oh, Xenoblade!
Well, that's X.
Right, yeah.
That begins with
Okay.
X.
Well, the thing is like with the Nintendo stuff, you're gonna have to join in.
So they didn't have a
Spelling
conference.
Nintendo wrong. What are you doing?
I wasn't looking.
Go on YouTube. Breath of Wind. Fuck's sake.
Breath of wind, fuck's sake. Breath of wind.
I mean, there's about
Fuck off.
6 hours of footage for this, so we just.
Oh look, he won't fucking find it because you're fucking bellend.
Right. Okay. So. Yeah. You're getting so frustrated.
Oh, this is fan reaction.
It's a
Is
reaction.
it fan
Yeah,
reaction?
get rid of this shit.
Get
Get rid of this shit.
Get rid of this shit. God. Fucking reactions.
Aaron.
I know, it gets really bad now that we've lost.
It's even in the search
Is
results.
it? Where?
Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah?
Down a little bit.
Come on.
I think so. Scroll down.
Oh. I see a bitch being slapped.
Right. Zelda.
Didn't Nintendo make games? Jokes.
They just made this game.
Got a big bottle there.
Yeah.
Tux.
That's why you went to reserve, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because of this.
Reconnect with the Zelda roots.
So there's about 6 hours of them pissing around playing
Birds
this game.
flying around. Yeah.
It's open as open can be.
As open as a Zelda game can be, you mean?
No.
As open
It's
as an open
open.
world game.
You can go wherever the fuck you want. They won't let people on the demo leave the plateau, they call it, which is where you
Obviously it's
start.
unfinished.
But they don't want you to wander off and spoil us, that's what it is, I think. You change your clothes, you carry shit. You pick up other weapons off enemies.
I like the fact he's got a round bossed shield.
Yeah.
You
I know it sounds really stupid, but when we were talking about Norse, the
Yeah,
round
it's going
bossed
back on there.
shield is very, very Norse.
But you can get anybody's shields.
Yeah.
I imagine you can craft shields in this and do stuff like that and get proper more lasting things. But
Yeah.
at the start, you're picking up as you go. You're picking up people's weapons. You're
Scavenging.
taking it. You're scavenging. You can climb. You do have a stamina meter.
So this is why we don't have Assassin's Creed, because Zelda pissed it.
This you can chop trees down. This game does pretty much everything. It's great. You
This
can
looks
swim.
awesome.
I assume you can swim.
Hunt? Fuck, man, this is...
You can tame horses, ride them, set fire, cook your food. These are your hearts now. You don't get hearts. You collect food. You can cook it to make it stronger.
Right.
If you go up a snowy mountain,
This is amazing.
if you go up a snowy mountain, you are cold. So your stats come down.
Right.
So you need to.
What Skyrim should have done almost. The Skyrim should
Yeah.
have
You
done.
need to put warmer clothes on. You need to acquire more clothes and shit like that. And you can go wherever the fuck you want.
But is this the Wind Waker world?
No, this is.
Because
Yeah.
they're Wind Waker enemies.
Yeah, but they integrated them into Legend of Zelda.
Right,
Do you know
okay,
what-
I'll have to play them for even longer then. And
Do you know the skull?
so I don't have a spoiler.
You know the skeleton things, the skeleton enemies.
Skull toys.
Yeah, them. When
Sorry,
you-
this is really loud and we're going to have to shout over it, but
Uh,
this is actually genuinely epic.
when you beat them up, you can take their arms and use them as a weapon, and you can carry it, and its hand still moves. So it's on your back, and it's just little cool things. They're guardians, and you die in this game. It's not easy.
But
Your weapons break. I don't imagine that'll break. Your shield set on fire like they did before, and were.
You wouldn't want your Deku shield.
Yeah, they all break
it can't
down.
be Wind Waker because what fucking sword's that?
See, I never played Wind Waker. This is the thing. Like Adam's the Zelda guy.
That's the
I
Master
used to
Sword.
sit there and watch. He's the Master Sword, not in Wind Waker at all.
No, he finishes them with the master, but he has to go into the depths of Hyrule, which is underwater.
Yeah.
Right.
He has to go
This
to
is
old
like-
Hyrule
But
Castle.
that's all-
long
Yeah,
after.
yeah, because that's all
Ocarina
rusty,
of
isn't
Time.
it?
Yeah,
It's-
it's fucked.
Yeah, if
Wow.
there's loads of little things.
Honestly, it sounds like, because if anybody fuck knew Nightbot, yeah, Nightbot's a
Um,
cunt. But
Sebastian said something as well that we don't. He says,
Sebastian.
Thank you.
Gracias, usted, or I'm gonna have to translate that because it's only fair, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Come on.
No, but there was something that I noticed, and then researched a little bit. That
Yeah.
shadow over the castle has the horns of Ganon.
Well, there's supposed to be some kind of mist that's going round
Yeah,
the
but
castle.
I think it's Ganondorf
That
reincarnated.
he's Ganon, and they call him Ganon, and he has been buried in the castle. He's been like
And that's almost like
held
a
in,
spirit.
and this is him like sort of like escaping almost,
Yeah.
and that's why the whole place
Gracias,
is getting
gracias,
fucked up.
Sebastian. Message deleted. Gracias.
Solitaire, I think, posted a link. Which,
Yeah, if you post a link, dude, we can't.
Nightbot is the
Yeah, he's the master
is
key.
the master of all.
Yeah. Fuck you, Nightbot. Yeah, he's our friend, though. He does actually stop. Well, also you, Sebastian.
And
That's
so
cool. We'll keep this open for you, Sebastian. In fact, I should have one open for translating English.
yeah. Zelda is fucking epic. I think it should be this. Sorry, put in Spanish.
Zelda is mucho épico.
It's fuck epic.
Okay, one sec. I'm too busy trying to be funny in my head.
Puto.
Puto.
You can't copy it. You'll be able to read it though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an amazing trailer. I watched that last night before bed and I was like,
Zelda es puto épica.
See.
see.
right. So what were your first thoughts on that, Aaron?
My first thoughts on that were, fuck me, that's actually fucking brilliant.
It looks ace.
It looks like a stylized. Well, it doesn't look.
Well, they say it's
it doesn't
sort of
look like a stylized fucking Skyrim
Japanese cartoon.
by any way, shape, or form. But it looks like a massive Zelda game, which bizarrely enough is what
It's
would
huge.
sell me more on a Zelda game.
It's huge.
Because as much as I like watching you play Zelda games, I always find that they seem a little bit more structured.
Do you know how it starts as well?
No.
It
You're
shows
a
it.
prisoner.
It didn't seem to show it on that trailer, did it?
No.
Unless we missed it. But it starts saying like somebody saying Link.
Oh, it did. We just talked about
Did it? We just talked
Yeah,
about
wake up, Link.
it. It said something like Link, wake up, you dick. And he comes out of this weird tomb, cool looking place, and then you're there.
Right.
There's no
It's-
fucking epic tutorial like there normally is,
Right.
Yeah.
which is what people complain about. It's like, can I just play the fucking game, please?
Let's talk about Zelda, I think, Nintendo 64.
So when you start that game, you're playing that game, and you can go to the final boss. Apparently, it's already today, straight away. If you can find the fucker. I'm not guaranteed that you'll survive. A bit like you did on Crackdown.
Yeah, I took out the
Ah, that t-shirt. I need that t-shirt.
Oh, cool. And there's hours of this you can watch. That's
Yeah,
all
well,
I was watching yesterday.
I caught a bit of it.
That watch had the crest of the royal family
Of Sniff Zelda.
of Hyrule.
Sniff Zelda is what
Look,
the name.
look at it.
Yeah, so I thought you might be into this because you can go anywhere and do anything.
Yeah, it's completely open.
Climb these cool mountains.
I really did.
Environments change where you going.
When he was running
Organic
around and
cooking.
he was hunting and he was cooking and he was doing these things, I'm like,
Yeah.
yes. And then he's got his round shield with his boss, and I'm like, okay, there's your Norse shit again, which seems to be infiltrating
Bit
a
of a
lot of
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
And he was just trotting around.
You
and I'm
can
thinking,
get
I can,
that,
I can sink into
When you climb all
here.
these icy mountains or get up a little icy bit, you can slide down on your shield as well.
Yeah.
Your shield takes damage,
Yeah.
and all the weapons in the start seem to
Yeah.
take damage and
Yeah.
break, and then you get new weapons. Just pick them up. But yeah, and you die in this game. Do you know?
Yeah,
in the
no,
games-
you said that. You said that before the trailer finished, and so
I don't mean you
So
die,
go
start
into-
again. I mean,
yeah, go into that.
if you
properly.
play something like Wind Waker or something like that, the chances of you dying are quite small unless you're really bad at the game or you're on a hard bit,
yeah,
you know. This, you can die in the field, just
so catch
usually
up.
when you're in the field, you're alright. you know,
Yeah.
and the whole place is a fucking
Some tricky
field.
parts in Twilight Princess where
There's some
you
little
die
tricky
or
bits,
whatever.
but generally speaking, if you're just
It's
wandering
quite
around,
friendly for young people.
you're not going to die really. But on this,
Oh.
the shit enemies can be a challenge as well. You're not just wailing on everything and dismissing them.
This is what Mr. Insanto says. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to. I have to translate at the same time.
Yeah,
so I mean, I think it's quite fucking cool that we've got a Spanish person just rock up and he's happy to sit there because we're talking to him.
Yeah.
So it seems really interesting to me.
I think you might get into this.
Yeah, it seems like Nintendo are taking Zelda into an RPG realm.
Oh.
They've changed it. But the thing is,
I know it sounds
They've hinted at it in other ones.
belittling by saying
That
that.
would be that.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it sounds kind of belittling because it's always been an RPG. It's just not been an intense RPG.
Yeah, more
like
puzzle based.
immersive.
and borderline patronising a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
I don't mean that.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? It's,
No,
it's-
I mean the way you play the game. It was teaching you a way, and it's like I know.
Yeah, I know now.
I know. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
So-
They've got rid of that.
so
They've got
looking
rid of
forward to
teaching you.
So what do we want to respond to? I was playing.
I also played.
Please help
And-
yourself to typing. Backspace. There you go.
Wait, I should put Ariana.
Yeah, so little silly things as well, like so you can cook your food. So stuff you get like apples, or if you kill people or animals, you'll get meat, and you can combine these foods, or you can put spice on them.
Yeah.
And it's still little things like if you go high up on some of these mountains, you get cold, so you
want to press it.
so you sort of lose stats. You can take more damage, I think, and then you're physically shivering and going like red. But if you make something spicy or really spicy, it will give you like you're warmer for longer. You know what I mean? You can survive up there a little bit longer. I don't think you die, but if you get hit, I think it's going to hurt more. I think is the thing. I assume there's fishing in there.
Adriane también jugó Zelda en Nintendo 64 que tenía 12 años de edad.
Wow.
There you go. Because we're nice like that.
Came out in 99, didn't it? Or 98 something.
I can't
It was a lot
Might be
later.
98,
it's like someone put Zelda 2 World through a reality machine. Just not.
He's not even wearing
Not
any
just
armor when
pretty.
he starts.
Wow.
That's how a real RPG starts. You have nothing.
Yeah, you have nothing. You're a prisoner. You shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come out and you're there. You're on a fucking hill, and you're like, what do I do? I'm just going to do it, mate.
Yeah. So he gets shitty armor. Yeah, that's what it should be.
And the plateau that they call it, kept calling it the plateaus, which is where you start.
Oh, keep him naked.
And you get different claws and stuff, and you keep
Yeah.
warm.
I imagine you can craft.
I think you will be able to craft.
Yeah.
You can definitely craft the food because you can put spice on and stuff.
Right. That's
So you can combine that.
really.
He never got to
Yeah.
a village. There's villages about, but there's no villages in this area that they were showing. There's lots of little shrines, like mini dungeons. They were showing a few of them. Where you go
Wait,
in.
what's this thing that he has on him? What is that?
That's his Android phone.
Sheikah.
It's all Sheikah based. There's Sheikah stuff everywhere.
That's just like
Oh,
such a good
so
note to
that's
Ocarina.
tying into the
Ocarina.
old realm,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because like Wind Waker's set way after, isn't it?
Sheikah was the guardian
Yeah, which is
of the royal
Zelda.
family. Yeah.
But that's so far. I mean, Adam's got the encyclopedia. I mean, how far
Everywhere.
after
Yeah.
It's cool.
is Wind Waker meant to be happening? It's meant to be hundreds of years, so isn't
I
it?
don't know if they've confirmed when this actually is.
And how long have these guardians been guarding the realm of Hyrule? If they're still there
They're
now?
there a long time and they're rusted. Some are just like they were climbing on one of the things, and I didn't realise he's climbing on it. It was just like fucking rounds. And I'm like, well, it's just an old statue or something.
Oh,
that's
God, I
gone to
need
but
to
it's not.
play this.
It's obviously been there for 100 years,
Right.
and it's just rusted. And then one of them wakes up and goes, "This was like a bit later on." It just goes, "Pew!" And then it fucking
No,
can't move.
I mean the
Shoots them.
original
Right.
guardians of Hyrule was Sheik. And
Oh right, yeah. But
she was
there's,
the original, one of
there's
the original guardians.
the big demons in here, the bad things are everywhere that will
Oh,
kill
God,
you.
oh,
Are
God.
called guardians
Yeah.
in this. They also have the blue colours on as well.
Yeah.
So you don't know if it's maybe the sheep
Yeah,
were
it's
evil at
confusing.
one time and they were
Yeah.
the opposite.
I mean, this is so far in the future.
And you can go
Oh,
anywhere.
it's Death Mountain!
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking
You
god!
go wherever you want
That's
straight away.
gorgeous. That's absolutely stunning.
Yeah. I mean, is that the old Deku tree there? That
Yeah,
massive
yeah,
tree?
yeah,
It could be, yeah. Or
Could be.
I mean, this
That's
is a
Kakura
very
Forest,
small
Moss
point.
Woods.
But they showed they said it was 2% of the area, which is the plateau,
Yeah.
and they were playing around that for fucking ages. And they said Temple of Time.
Bro.
Time, fucking hell, there's Ocarina. That's
What's that? Who's
fucking
that?
Link to the Past. That, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a nod to the guy from the first game.
That's Link to the
Sick.
Past, though. That Temple of Time is Link to the Past.
Link to the Past,
isn't it?
Ocarina of Time,
Yeah.
and Skyward Sword, which is a bit
So
of a
that must
surprise
be
in
the
Skyward
royal.
Sword.
That must no, because that castle's too far away. Actually.
You see it.
So is
Lumen.
the old Hyrule town?
Well, because
To
there's a castle
other
further
side.
back.
We don't
yeah.
know.
Right. Oh.
There's a picture in Zelda 1 in the book which shows Link on the edge of a cliff like there,
Yeah.
just like that, looking into the distance, and there's like a mountain shape.
There's food.
And there's a point in this game, which might even be there, which is that mountain shape.
Right, that's fucking brilliant.
And,
I could get lost in this game.
They're going back to the roots. There's no hearts in the grass. You have to. The only way you get health is by eating the food that you collect. So you need to have. Food
Oh, he's got a
to eat it.
grip strength meter.
It's
And
got
that
Fair
green
enough, right,
circle is a
okay.
stamina.
Yeah.
You can increase that, and you can do a jump. You can get most places, climb trees or whatever for whatever reason.
Yeah.
They can climb the mountain or the wall, like just like you saw here.
I think the rest it'll read though. But I mean, there's fucking loads of cool shit. And
I mean, the
then,
map's more advanced, you know.
Yeah.
You see there's a sound bar, so if you make that
Too
means
much,
you,
yeah, exactly.
you need
There's
to
too much
play
noise.
it in certain places.
So certain places. Exactly, that implies stealth. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, you stealth in
Oh,
this
this
game.
is
Yeah.
proper.
You can
this
stealth
is
in this game. You
proper
hide in the
RPG.
grass like Assassin's Creed. You sneak behind people and do stealth kills.
Yeah.
They're not going to be brutal around. They're
No.
simple things, but
Yeah,
it does
still
have
at the
I
end
stealth.
mean, that's
days,
it. You
it's
don't
just
need that brutality in
No.
stuff.
No, no,
You don't need it.
It's just a nice fantasy world with,
Exactly,
with
you know,
the
it's
confusing law of Zelda.
It's enough. It's enough Nintendo with the
That's the boulder.
plenty enough.
And it seems like, do you remember how I complained in Twilight Princess that whenever I found a cool secret place and I felt a bit good about finding
Yeah.
it would always be so much shit like 50 rupees or,
Yeah.
or a heart piece, which is good, but I never found like an Uber sword like
Yeah.
I used to in Link to the Past.
Just
Yeah.
fuck off.
Now this seems to have these little temples and things where you always seem to
And
find
who's that guy?
something
Who's that guy?
good.
Use all these little items.
He'll tell you a little story
Oh, it
now.
also tells you how much it restores the your health by.
Yeah,
as well.
it tells you the percentages of things, what they do.
Yeah.
When you go into the menu. And the only time it tells you what stuff is the first time you collect it, and then it never tells you again. And the problem with all the other Zeldas was, it'd keep telling you you've got 5 rupees if you
Yeah.
restarted the game especially. Loading up a new save, or just played the next day, it would say, you've got 5
Who's this
rupees.
girl? I mean, who's this voice? I wonder who that is.
They don't talk, but there is a woman that talks
We'll
to you straight away.
we'll find out,
Yeah, straight away.
obviously.
It's the first time Link's name has been said.
Yeah.
She's probably Zelda, actually.
Yeah, Zelda's a voice though.
That's
Oh, it's
the.
weird.
Oh,
I
right,
don't mind
okay.
anybody
So
being
circle around. This is the extent.
That's
I mean,
the
that map's
plateau.
amazing.
That's the extent of
Yeah.
the
That's the
E3
plateau.
demo, and he just zoomed out and look at all
Yeah.
that world.
Oh my
and then
god.
zoomed out again.
That's the plateau, and that's supposed to be 2% of the world.
Oh, I've been waiting for
And
this.
look how good it looks, considering how massive
Wait,
it
who's
is.
that? Who's that guy?
There are some frame rate issues when you watch the gameplay. It sort of
Yeah,
jaggers
well,
a bit.
yeah.
See, look,
It's not
baked
amazing.
apple is 3/4 of a heart rather than half. Eh.
And apparently this is where, I don't know what he says, so about, this is how, where Hyrule began, whatever that's supposed to mean. This plateau that we're talking about. Which made me think of in Skyward Sword, where, you know, when they plugged in Skyward Sword, there's an island that you start on, or a floating one. And eventually, by the end of the game, you do all kinds of shit, but that ends up going back to
So
what
the
is
Great
Hyrule.
Plateau was.
I
Yeah,
reckon it's
where-
that thing from Skyward Sword. 'Cause Skyward Sword's the earliest version of Zelda.
Is it?
Because
Oh.
the,
Yeah, that's-
the goddesses brought
Oh, yeah,
order,
because you're
chaos
floating-
didn't brought
It's
everything.
floating
It's flipping in the air
actually
because the
pulls up.
land was all evil, and then you,
And then they
at the end of the
purified it and
game,
brought everything down.
this island goes back to where it were, if I remember correctly.
Because that's what the goddesses did, the restored order.
And I'm
didn't
thinking
they?
this is that island, well, floating island, but it's put back, and this is stupid amount
Because
of time.
Hyrule Field and stuff was this Great Plateau. This is where
yeah.
the Kingdom of Hyrule
Yeah.
originated from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Demise was this is like a spirit that is which Link kills at the end of Skyward Sword is fucking ass. I don't know why people don't like it. It's just got little
I
annoyances.
haven't got around to playing it yet.
Is it? I really like it. It's got really good story, and you see the Temple of Time. These are all like spoilers, but
Yeah.
the Temple of Time comes up as it's new, and you see why it is the Temple of Time because
Right.
the mechanics they use. You travel through time. like you're looking into the past as you're going round, and then you can switch it to the past, and you think,
Yeah.
right, this is where the time thing
Right,
sort of comes
wow.
into play. So I think that's that anyway, and there is the Temple of Time, but it's looking old here.
Yeah, very old. It must have been hundreds, thousands of years.
Swap my weapons out, so I'll switch
It's
them.
an axe for a
Yeah.
change.
Yeah,
as
because
opposed to
it's
sword.
in Skyward Sword, it has a ruin, I think, so it must have been, yeah, it's all smashed to pieces, but it looks new, like someone's just smashed it up recently.
Chop the logs that I've cut to get
I don't know the time. I need to look at the timelines of everything again.
set a campfire.
There's supposed to be a mist around the castle that where Ganon has been, like,
Yeah.
he's trapped in there now, and the whole world's gone a bit fucking evil because he's like getting more and more powerful. But yeah, Demise is a spirit, and it reoccurs all the time because you just can't suppress it. So
Right.
it always comes back,
Aww.
a bit like Link always comes back. And
He's always a
Demise
hero.
is Ganon, but it's the
Well,
spirit.
As silly as it sounds, there seems to be a link between this. Hang on a minute. There seems to be a link between this and the way that they've been dealing with the Doom legacy, which is Doom has always been.
Control and V to paste it.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I was a little boy, did not understand much. I was. Well, this is only probably an hour behind us anyway. Isn't it?
Not hour in front.
The hour in
And
front,
but if
yeah.
it's Spanish, it might be not Spain. It
Yeah.
might be another Spanish-speaking country.
Ah, could be.
And the US is.
Yeah, but yeah, it might be Mexico, but then it's different. It's like someone puts Zelda 2. Yeah, okay. Looks like open to journey.
Yeah, certain elements there.
But yeah, little mini temples that you can find, and you get genuine good stuff out of them, not bullshit coins. You get powers. I mean, like metallic power we can use as fucking magnets to pick shit up. It seems like every little place you find that's a mini dungeon is you're gonna have a good reward from it.
Right.
Oh.
Missed.
Get up, like.
Proper club
Yeah,
down, isn't it?
gosh.
You can see that obviously these are born of evil because of the purple smoke that they dissipate into.
But I mean, these are like your basic easy enemies.
Yeah. He's got a shield.
It's not much of a shield, but I've got a pot lid.
There's still a shield,
But,
though, isn't it?
yeah, so
Yeah.
you know, it's
You really
cool.
do start off with the basics. You can see
I
there's
mean,
loot on the floor.
it's more RPG than most RPGs now, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
this
Really?
is proper like Skyrim,
Yeah.
really. That guy's being a twat.
And they never showed us a proper dungeon or anything like that, or
Right.
anything off this. But
Oh, this is so exciting.
he never went to a village, so there's going to be all that,
Yeah.
and you can trade your food and stuff.
Because also with the cocoras, there was that little seed kind of thing. I bet you
Oh,
have
yeah.
somewhere.
Apparently they're spread out the land, so
Yeah,
there's
in
some kind
suspicious
of
places and secret
collectible
places,
sort of thing. Yeah, get 100 of them and get a bigger wallet or something. But you don't get any rupees here. You get rupees by going into town and trading or
And selling
or
and trading,
doing something.
yeah.
Yeah. Nothing seems to pop out of the grass so much.
No,
So we
or
got rid of
food
that.
stuffs and stuff like that. Right.
They've refined
No,
the annoyances.
Yeah.
But you've still got the
is it
puzzles.
refined, or is it just a matter of all the games that became beforehand were just myths and legends?
This is the
And,
actual.
and this is
Oh, right.
a journey, a proper journey. You know, this is
Oh, going to Death Mountain.
this is your first actual. This guy's going through an adventure, whereas everything else was a myth and a legend.
But
You know what I mean?
where-
Because that's what a lot of the mythos is, isn't it?
He's
It's
walking up like he
myth-
normally does, but where the fuck is he walking up from and why was he put in there?
Is this the
How long's he been asleep?
Exactly.
Is
Are
he-
all the other ones the dreams?
Or is he from Skyward Sword? And he's just fucking.
Well, he's got the
submerged,
bangs, hasn't he?
And he's been there for a fucking eternity.
Yeah. Is this Ash from Evil Dead Army of Darkness? Has he slept too long?
Yeah, because he ends up fucking stupid about a time.
Yeah. So that's Temple Time.
And look at that. See, I thought these were statues, but they're not. They're called guardians. They're the things
Dead
that you
ones,
saw in the
yeah.
demo last year. where he's fucking, but they're not dead. They're just like not
Asleep.
moving.
Yeah.
They're just rusted. They've been there for
Dead
fucking
but sleeping,
ages.
that's very Lovecraftian. Not dead but sleeping.
I'm not saying they'll all wake up, but one
No,
in
no.
particular
But
did
it
wake
implies, yeah, it implies,
up.
and
You
you
can
can
throw
walk.
them. You get your bow and arrow pretty
Yeah.
early as well. Just it'll be a shitty one, but
Yeah.
Spear broke.
it's pretty cool to use.
So obviously things have limited durability.
But it only tells you the items when it's the first time you picked it up, and then it stops after that.
Yeah.
So
So
that is annoying when it does that in all the other Zeldas. It's fucking
Yeah, but I mean, on the same token, it means that whenever you do something does pop up, you learn very quickly that I should have fucking read that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so then you start reading.
You spend a bit.
Ah!
Oh yeah, you've got like if you do it at the right time, sort of
Yeah.
thing. What's it called? I can't think of
Yeah,
it.
like
You
a
like
quick-
Bayonetta.
Like quick time event.
Yeah,
fair.
that sort of thing. Yeah. Or you can jump off your horse as well
Yeah.
and do shit in slow mo.
That's
Oh,
what's
a chest.
gorgeous.
And look at the
Yeah,
chests. They're just so like more rustic than here's a chest. There's something
Yeah, they're
blendy
old.
about it. Yeah.
the enemy slows down and then it's
And
easy.
then there's the trousers, so you got the gear, which is everybody likes
Oh,
gear.
yeah, everybody likes gear. And it's got a number next to it, so you go, I know it's better than one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all
Nice
there.
and simple.
Simple. but
Don't fuck around.
Sometimes that's all you need, because then you don't need to micromanagement, which is in itself a meta game of
Yeah.
RPGs. Sometimes you just want it to be.
Sometimes
very
you just want to
simple.
get on with it, don't you?
Yeah, you just want to just
Yeah.
chug on and enjoy your play.
Here's what-
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
this
it's
is
a
all
temple
fucking-
time.
It's all wrecked, isn't it? Yeah.
Very knackered, right? You can get in there.
And you can choose any route you want if you can get
Yeah,
somewhere.
like you can climb up.
If
yeah.
you can do it, you can do it. There's no set path.
And they're enemies, but as you can see,
I mean, those symbols on the at the bottom of the steps would indicate a sky with a sword, kind of temple.
Mm.
Because the shapes of flag things from that.
At the end of the trail, it showed the Master Sword, so you're going to get that at some point, and that's not going to break. Or the annoying thing in Skyward Sword, do you remember the thing that kept popping up all the time? Fee, or whatever it's called, Fi.
Yeah.
And it kept telling you stuff all the time. It was more annoying than Navi. Kept popping out his sword. Well, that is, and it kept saying Master all the time. And I sussed out pretty early that she is going to be something to do with the Master Sword.
Right.
And so she ends up going into the sword that you have, and that becomes like the Master Sword and gets buried and shit. And then, so the Master Sword has got Fee in there. Whenever you find it, she's always been in there.
Right.
She's a spirit, the sword spirit sort of thing, something like that.
Yeah, which is probably what keeps the sword going.
And that's why it's called the Master Sword, because she always used to call you Master.
Right. Okay.
There's a lot of cool little things in
That's quite,
Skyward
that's quite
Sword.
nice. It's kind of a link to
It's just trying to
Excalibur and Calibur
Piece things
and
together as well,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Traveller's Ball. Look at that straight away. Fucking hell.
But-
Well, I say straight away, but he's found it.
He's
gone and
found- yeah,
hunt-
you could have
he's
fucked
gone
off
and
and not-
hunted it,
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Someone not watching stuff like this could take an hour to find.
Yeah,
It
could
does
quite
give you little
easily.
prompts, I believe, to say, like, listen, you shouldn't really be going here, but
Yeah,
it
this is
doesn't
the way
force you to do it.
like
It's like,
going.
but do what you want, mate.
Yeah.
Like most games have to give you something, don't they?
Yeah, they have
Otherwise
to,
you just
otherwise you have no
fuck off
direction.
And you're like, where am I
Yeah,
going?
you do need some form of direction. That's what made me play Skyrim like I played Skyrim, because it said you need to go over here. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go over here then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with
yeah.
And I
those.
know that at any point I
You
can
can go
decide
back to
go
your
back,
mission,
so-
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so good. It's cool. Has Nintendo announced anything else spectacular?
They were wittering on about
Details.
Pokemon, which Pokemon people are really liking, but I don't get it. So, but apparently that's a good thing. And I think there has been a few more now, but it's basically Zelda, and I can see why they just went. Do you know what? We always get whinged at.
Yeah.
But we've got this fucking awesome game. We're just going to talk about that for 6 hours. We'll not even talk about it. Just have it on at Treehouse. Watch it. Watch it if you want. Or don't.
Oh, we don't.
There it is.
And that's on a stream.
Somebody else's stream. We'll give that stream some semi
On.
likeage. Is it just talking about?
Oh, Pokemon Go.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh, is this today? Is this live today?
Yeah,
Right, so there'll be more stuff today.
I mean, that's
So
something
there'll be
that,
more announcements.
yeah, we'll probably cover most of this on.
We'll mop up on Monday.
We'll mop up on Monday with Mr. Parston. We're gonna have to knock that closed, and we're gonna have to wrap this up because we're on
this
about
down.
11.
we're on about 4 hours.
Longest ramble ever.
Well, no, the first one were about this long.
Right.
Yeah.
Second longest.
Yeah, I think the first one were about
Pretty
5
fucking
hours long. Yeah, because we were playing golf and we were getting drunk. And
Yeah.
so, but thank you very much, everybody who has joined us today. Thank you very much to Ariane for sticking here and putting up with me and Adam while we.
And
drunk
if you
and
followed as
swear.
well, we don't have the music thing on
No, we
today,
don't.
but thanks for that. Thanks for chatting and all that good
Thank you
stuff.
very much,
Yeah, it's
also
been
for
fun.
your donation. That is
And
awesome.
yes, that's
And
sweet.
get in contact with us if you genuinely are a
Join the
game
group.
maker.
Is this correct?
Yeah, we'll discuss some shit.
We'll get some RPG.
Or the more these
go.
guys rather medium, like modern admin.
It'll be alright. She'll be joining.
I do little arty
She
things.
joins in.
Hi.
And my cat's there.
Yeah, Boulder says bye.
So
Yeah,
thank you very
thanks
much.
guys.
See you later, guys.
Say bye.
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 Well, you to the.
Um,
It's a thing.
it's my thing, my weird fluffy thing.